Right, welcome to the channel, ladies and gents. I am reviewing Superman and Lois. I'm gobsmacked. It's actually really good. I know. I'm shocked. I'm as surprised as you probably are as well. A show that is good from the CW, and I actually mean good by a lot of metrics. I'm baffled. Like it was really decent. I had a great time with it. I want to watch this week on, week out now. It was so good. There's villains. There's sort of family struggles, but not in a weird like agenda way. Just normal things that most people can sort of relate to. It was good. I had a really good time with it. CW, what the hell are you doing? Why are you making crap? And I do mean crap, like bitch mams, Batwoman, when you can produce this. Seriously, what's going on? It was great. Now, I have never seen this chap before as Superman. I've not watched any of the crossovers. I've not watched him in any of it. I'm not interested. I don't care. But he was good at this. Tyler Hoechlin, he was good. He was actually a really good Superman. I was blown away by this. By nearly every metric, it was good. The cinematography was fantastic. Don't mind that. That's my computer telling me to shut up, I guess. The cinematography was great. Like, it actually feels like this is a pretty good image of it. Like, the night shots look good. Colouring was good. This outfit is good. Like, it looks like Man of Steel outfit, but not in like a terrible way. Like, it looks good. It doesn't look like a rip-off. It looks like a sort of a spiritual successor. But then you go to the day scenes, the sort of farmhouse, euphoric, surrealist scenes on Kent Farm, and it was beautifully done. Colour palette was just really nice. Like, it's actually genuinely good on a technical level. Genuinely good. Even the CG wasn't atrocious, right? And I've been watching Batwoman week on, week out. The CG of that is terrible. Like, it's real bad. Real bad. This CG, alright. Like, is it movie level? No, of course not. But is it good TV level? Yes, it is. I had a great time with it. So, what's the story, right? And no spoilers, because I actually want people to watch this, because it was good. It's an hour-long pilot. I hope they're all an hour long. I don't think they will be. I think they'll be 40 minutes. But if they are an hour long, props, CW. Real good. Story is... what they do really well in this opening episode is introduce us to Superman, but not in like a lame, we're hearing his backstory again way. He tells his backstory, but it's done quick shot, quick shot, quick shot. Nothing could set me up for this. I grew up here, blah, blah, blah. It was really quick, really good. They even show his origin. But again, don't worry, because I know a lot of people will be like, yeah, but we've seen his origin so many times. Yes, I know. But this was actually done really well. Really quick, just enough. If you haven't seen it, you'll get a flavour of who he is, and boom, you're good. You're one and done. Like, you know it. And then we established that they've got kids. One of them has social anxiety disorder, apparently. The other one is like achieving as an athlete. Neither of them know that Superman is their dad. Okay? Welcome parent drama. But not lame parent drama. Like, it's interesting, Anyway, sadness happens because Martha Kent dies, right? Slight spoiler, but I need to do this to explain it, and it's not like it's from there. It's not really spoilery, FYI. So it's not really a big deal, but it's heart wrenching. Actually, it was genuinely like, oh, shame, And then we go back to Kent Farm and sort of the in-between of that and things like that. And then maybe one of them has powers, but maybe one of them doesn't. Maybe they find out that there's powers, maybe they don't. All this kind of good stuff. There's also sort of a lot of people probably know this stuff already, but there's sort of a Kryptonian, but sort of not in it. And even that outfit wasn't lame. Oh my god. Oh my lord. It's like it's actually good. I'm so shocked. I want to find out how much money they spent on this, because this opening episode was great. Seriously, he lifts up a whole... He basically freezes a lake and picks up a glacier to go and dump in a nuclear reactor. And even that CG wasn't bad, you know? Like, again, it's not movie level quality. The cinematography is actually movie level, FYI. That's how good the technical perspective was. But the CGI is not movie level. Like, it could be better. Of course it could. They don't have, like, a huge budget. At least I don't think they do. But it was good. Like, you're not watching it going, oh, this is terrible. You're watching it going, this is a lot. Yeah, give me more of this. So they set up sort of the fact that they're going to move to Smallville, and that's where they're going to stay. If you've watched like the trailers and things like that, you'll probably get that vibe anyway. And they're setting up sort of like corporate greed and things like that, and there's lots of sort of there's a lot going on underneath everything that they've already kind of revealed about things which might be happening, and they're setting up a lot of stuff. This is great. This is how you do a DC program. Genuinely, this was good. I want to tune into this week on, week out. I want to see where this progresses. I want to see where it goes. And it's such a stark contrast, like I said, with Batwoman. Whereas Batwoman is just weird sort of soap opera nonsense. And they blur the lines of whether someone's actually good or bad, but not in a good way. Like, it's not compelling in any way, shape or form. This, good guy, bad guy, superhero, villain, let's go. And then family stuff around it, which is actually interesting. You know, Superman as a character with a family is interesting. There's a lot of dynamic there, which is interesting. It's compelling. I want to know more. I want to see more. I enjoyed it very much, and I'm genuinely surprised. CW, if you can make this, why is your other shows? Why are they trash? Now, I'm well aware from knowing about the CW in general is that they generally start out okay and then they fall apart. So I reckon we've got like 2 good seasons here, and then it's going to be trash. But having said that, like I said, I don't want to poo-poo it too much because I loved it. I strong recommendation. Cinematography quality was that of a movie. I was genuinely surprised, and the effects were good, really, really good. Tyler Hoechlin's a great actor. The boys weren't even bad actors, to be fair. Some of them were like a little bit of a pain in the ass at the start, like Mr. I've got social anxiety disorder guy. He was a bit of a pain in the ass, but you get to grips with why, and it's fine. Like, it's understandable. You sort of let it slide at that point because you're like, oh, yeah, there you go, that makes sense. I don't hate you now. Enjoyed it a lot. Strong recommendation from me. Like, strong recommendation. I can't believe I'm recommending something from the CW because again, they're trash normally. But hey, look, objective review. I've got to praise them where there's praise. This is great. Great show. I want to watch more. I'm keen to see where it goes. Now, I'm going to touch on spoilers. Spoilers. You've been warned. Lex Luthor's in it. Oh, they're setting up Lex Luthor. Yeah, interesting. Setting up Lex Luthor is really interesting. He has somehow got a Kryptonian battle suit. Somehow. He knows everything about Kal-El. He's got a Kryptonian battle suit. He knows how to speak Kryptonian because he engraves Kryptonian in the nuclear power site. They have an epic battle in the sky all around like Japan and China and stuff like that. It's like ends with Lex Luthor stabbing Superman basically in the heart, but not in the chest, with kryptonite, and then he falls down. You know, he falls from the atmosphere. But then it closes with Lex Luthor going to Antarctica. His own it's a weird flip. He's got his own sort of fortress of solitude. And they go, oh, you know, Captain Luthor. And it's like, okay, has he programmed the ship to know that, like, what's going on? Very interesting. Again, lots of setup here. There's also the company Morgan Edge, and I'm wondering whether that's something to do with Lex Luthor as well, whether it's a subsidiary company. I'm intrigued. I want to know more. I want to watch more. Strong recommendation. Yeah. And also the one with social anxiety disorder has actually got powers. FYI. So it makes sense. Like, it makes sense as to why he's got it. It makes sense why they've used it there. Because in my eyes, I'm looking at it, I'm like, or narratively speaking, they could set up that he's going to go astray further down the line because of these social anxiety disorders. There's sort of conflict there. But maybe, maybe not. Who knows? Love it. Let me know your thoughts if you've watched it. Cheers. Take care. And it's such a stark contrast to Bitchman's Batwoman, which is not sure where I was. I had something. Someone came to my door. Sorry. Fuck's sake.